This is Excel Chapter 1, Part 5. In this section, we are going to change the worksheet names, change the properties of our document, and print and preview our worksheet. So first of all, to change the worksheet names. The worksheet, remember, is one page that is located in the workbook, and down here at the bottom it's represented by Sheet 1, Sheet 2, and Sheet 3. Sheet 1 is not a very good name for a worksheet, and so what we can do is we're going to name that ourselves. So we're going to double click where it says Sheet 1, and we're going to type the new name we want, which is Lifetime Fundraising Summary. Then you click off of it, and we have renamed our sheet. We can also change the color of this tab. To do that, you right click, and we're going to do tab color, and then in this case we're going to choose this red accent number 2. Now you can see it's just shaded a little bit at the bottom, but if we were to click on sheet 2, you can definitely see that this tab is red. Okay, now we're going to change the document properties. Just like we did in Word, we can change document properties, which are details about the file. Document properties are also known as the metadata and can have information such as the project author, title, subject, and keywords. So to change the document properties, we're going to go to the Document Information panel. To find that, go to File. Then we're going to come over here to Properties. If you're using an older version of Excel, you do not have this. We'll go to Properties and Show the Document panel. This is just like what we did in Word. And up here you can enter in information. This is called the backstage area. For the author, I want you to type, make sure that this has your name in it. We're going to, for the title, we're going to add Save Sable River Foundation. For keywords, we're going to type Lifetime Fundraising. Okay, once we have that filled in, of course if I spell it correctly that helps, we can go ahead and close out of the document properties. This would make it easier if we were trying to search for it. Okay, we're saving this with the same file name, so all we have to do is hit the Save button. Next, we're ready to preview and print this. First of all, you need to determine the best method for distributing your worksheet. A hard copy or a printout would be something on paper. Many people prefer to proofread on a hard copy rather than viewing it on the screen. It can also serve as a reference material, and it's easy to hand out to viewers. However, you can also do it electronically. You could add your stuff to a PowerPoint. And by just doing it electronically, you're going to save paper and ink. So we're going to start by previewing. So we're going to go to File on our ribbon. We're going to go to Print. And now instead of going to Preview, every time you hit Print, it's automatically going to give you a preview area. If we were really going to print this, you would verify that your printer is the correct printer. Make sure that everything shows on the page. You can decide what you want to print, whether you want to print just the active worksheet or other worksheets, or how many pages. If this didn't all fit portrait, you could also change to landscape. We're going to go ahead and leave it as portrait. And scale means that we can actually make this whole thing shrink and fit on one paper. On this one, we're going to change portrait to landscape so that it will all print good. Okay, if you were actually going to print at this point, you would hit the print button. We're not going to print it, so we're just going to go back to the Home tab and go ahead and save it. There is one more section we're going to do, and that is going to be the auto calculate. But that is the end of this part.